So we have a couple of extra guests joining us in the kitchen today. Russell Pohl from Mr. Mom's Catering is here, along with Elmo and the Cookie Monster. And we're going to be whipping up a batch of cookie. Can I call you Cookie? Cookies, favorite chocolate chip cookies. Welcome, all of you. Good to have you all here.
Aren't you excited?
I'm so excited. We're in the kitchen with Elmo the Cookie Monster.
I feel like a rock star.
Okay, so is this the first time you've ever done anything like this? Cooked with Elmo and Cookie Monster? It is. Pretty fascinating.
It is. It's exciting.
So tell us about what specifically we're making today. What are Cookie Monster's favorite cookies?
Chocolate chip, of course.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with some melted butter.
Okay.
And we're going to just slowly turn on our mixer here.
Okay.
And we're going to blend in some white sugar. The recipe, I think, is going to be online, CTV Online. So we're going to make this nice and creamy.
CTVMorningLive.ca.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put in our brown sugar.
So two types of sugar.
Two types
white,
of sugar,
brown.
yeah. And it's a cup of brown and a half cup of white.
Okay.
Put that out of the way.
Are we doing it right so far, Cookie Monster? It looks pretty good.
Smells great.
Excellent.
And then we're going to put in 2 eggs.
Doing it right so far? Closely being inspected. Everyone loves a good chocolate chip cookie. Now these ones, even though when we see Cookie Monster enjoying chocolate chip cookies, doing the because they're so delicious, these are actually a chewy chocolate chip cookie.
They are, and I experimented when I was making them last night. I baked them a little longer. Usually they cook for about 8 to 10 minutes at 350. So I cooked some a little bit longer and some a little bit less, just so I could get the different texture, but they still come out nice and chewy. So.
Fantastic.
So then we're going to put in some vanilla, and we're just going to blend this. It's about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. Get it nice and smooth, and then we're going to put in our flour. Now this has already been mixed with the baking soda, the salt, and the flour, two cups of flour.
This is so easy.
It is. It was like so simple, right? Well, it's got to be simple. It's Mr. Mom cooking, right? Got to make it easy, quick and simple. And so we're going to blend that up. And then we're at the end, we're going to just stir this for a couple more minutes, and then we're going to stir in our
These are
chips.
sweetened chocolate chips.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
And
okay.
it calls for 1 small 12-ounce bag.
Perfect.
And then you can chop these up a little finer if you like, but I like, it says coarse. The official recipe says coarse.
Cookie? Okay.
Now again, I'm sure with the nut allergies, if you want, you can not put them in, but the Cookie Monster loves walnuts. And so then that's done. And so when we're all finished, we're going to get a nice dough like that.
It looks kind of nice.
Absolutely. I'm not sure if we can get that on camera. Yeah,
perfect.
It's nice and thick.
Okay. So how long do they cook for?
8 to 10 minutes. And again, depending on the doneness, the crispness you like, but you can bake them a little more for 12 minutes. I think some of them I put in for 12 minutes to get a little crisper.
Okay.
But 8 to 10 minutes is good.
So how big do you make the cookie?
Well, that's the
Probably, you like them pretty big, don't you, Cookie? Okay.
Absolutely. So I made like little golf balls. So just like that. And you have to place them 2 inches apart on your tray. Because they spread quite a bit, as you can see.
Because they do. This is kind of what we end up with, these massive cookies over here. So you got to leave lots of space on the tray.
Right. And so, like I said, I do a small golf ball, and we line them up. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just moving it out of the way. Perfect.
And I do about 8 per tray going in, and you can do 2 trays at once. It's not going to affect it.
So you start them in a ball because they will spread out on. You don't have to put them on flat.
And they don't have to be. Perfectly shaped, perfectly round. They will just automatically spread. Now, I also, if you're working in a hotter kitchen, I would put them in the freezer or cooler for a bit, just to give it that longer cook time when you do. So then we just put it in the oven.
Okay. I'll open this up. Excuse me, Cookie.
And we're going to bake it for a couple minutes. And by the magic of television,
ta-da!
Ding! Oh, ow, 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 that's hot.
Ooh, careful now, careful.
Ooh, ow.
How do they look, Cookie? Elmo, did we do a good job? How long do we let them cool for?
We don't.
Dive right in.
Yeah, dive right in. You know what? Another thing that would be really great with these is just some cookies and ice cream. Dip them in the ice cream, and away you go.
Do you ever do a little ice cream? I know usually you like to do.
Cookies. Isn't that? Did I do a good impersonation? Thank you.
Yes, perfect. I'm gonna try. Is it okay if I try one of your cookies, Cookie? Okay. I'm going to try one of these right here.
Can we cheers?
Absolutely.
Let's cheers.
Cheers. Elmo, Cookie Monster, thank you so much for showing us how to make these wonderful cookies. And thank you, Russell.
Oh,
it's
thank
been
you.
a pleasure.
I had a blast. Thanks very much.
If you want to see Elmo and the Cookie Monster on stage at Sesame Street Live, you can do that by getting more information on our website. You can get the recipe to these cookies, ctvmorninglive.ca. Stay with us. We'll be right back.